Hey, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out today. The message may or may not be for you, so just take what resonates, leave behind the rest. This reading is not sign specific, but I do call out zodiac signs throughout the reading that you may or may not be dealing with, so let's get into it. I always like to talk about the Astro Insights first, and so we've got the moon in Sagittarius today, and it is going to be forming a sextile to Pluto at 0 degrees. 0 degrees or 22. And so this is unlimited, untapped God energy. The Fool is this life force energy before entering into some type of manifestation. And what I kept hearing was Judgment Day. And so the Fool, you think of the Fool. The Fool stands by himself, right? It does represent this God force energy. And so maybe you are being asked to stand alone, to stand by yourself, because right now this is a very tense period of energies, and you do want to make sure that you are guarding yourself against extremes. And so stay away from temptations. That was a loud message from my guides this morning. Stay away from temptations, because this manifestation vortex all can be yours if you make proper decisions for your life. And so the Fool is basically implying the completion of a lesson, right? Because the Fool comes after the World card in the major arcana. The Fool is key 22. And so right now, this is fulfillment coming through and the beginning of some type of new cycle. So something kind of coming full circle. And so if you're facing changes, if you're questioning maybe your current situation, maybe it's time to embrace these changes, because the change is going to come regardless. And so see the change as opportunities for growth was a loud message. And so maybe you've got to weigh out your options. Maybe you really got to think about what is truly important to you, because we also have the moon forming a square to Mercury. And this brought forward the energy for me of the Magician and the Lovers and the Hanged Man and the Strength. And so if you are focused on your creative efforts, you really can turn your dreams into a reality. You're going to have to be confident. You're going to have to believe that you can achieve your goals. And then you're going to have to make a choice, and you're going to have to choose to cut away anything that doesn't align with this choice, especially when it comes to relationships. If you are dealing with friendships, family, lovers who don't help you maintain your health, who are not there to help you achieve your goals, then it's time to trim those dead branches. This really is a time, I feel, of divinely inspired action. And so how can you take that action towards a healthier, more aligned lifestyle? Ask yourself, what do I need to cut away? What is no longer working? What am I willing to let go of? What am I willing to sacrifice in order to gain this new higher perspective? Because it does take strength, it takes trust, and it takes a lot of inner strength to overcome these challenges that have been holding us back. And so find your courage. Find your courage to release what is no longer serving you. So let's get into it with the tarot and the oracle, and we're going to jump in with the quantum oracle again today. So let's see what else needs to come through. Fear. The energy of change does kind of stir up fear. So how can you get into that present power? And so there really is nothing to fear. There's that storm kind of coming up behind somebody. And so somebody here, I feel, is having to grapple with a lot of dark, fearful thoughts. Fear sometimes is the enemy, right? And so oftentimes we can be our own worst enemy when we allow fear to overrule our intuition. And so to be in your present power is to really be in the present moment. And so there's a shift going on with somebody's consciousness here. There is a crossroads energy, and somebody might have a choice between two. We see a lion and we see a tiger, and we see somebody holding a rope. So somebody here, I feel, has to kind of break free from something. And this is kind of scary. So let's get into it. Let's get a few more of these cards out and let's see what needs to come through. So teacher. Somebody here, I feel, is maybe a teacher. We got a brand new creative endeavor here. And so the energy is saying, hey, I'm feeling like an 8 of Wands. This is like a blank slate. This is a brand new clean slate. And so we all can create our reality. What is it that you want to create? And then we got this pile that landed all upside down. So what do we got? We got some fragmented energy. I talked about those shattered pieces of the heart and piecing back together. So somebody here, I feel, is piecing themselves back together after a certain heartbreak. And the energy really is saying, hey, it's time to move on from the past. It's time to stop looking back at the past. It's time to pick yourself up, piece it all together, find your courage to understand maybe you're connected to people that are deceiving you. I think there's people here maybe talking about you behind your back. This is like a 7 of Swords energy. So be mindful. You might be connected to certain people that you really can't trust. And the energy is saying, hey, there's a brand new beginning in love here. You might have to suit up. You might have to walk through the forest. You might not be able to see where it is you're going. But I feel somebody is being guided by their intuition. And we get the intuition and manifestation card. And so we are in a manifestation vortex for sure when it comes to creation, when it comes to a new endeavor. And so somebody here, I think, has the power to allow themselves to be guided by spirit. I'm being shown a 3 of Pentacles. And so there might be a new creative endeavor, but you're going to have to keep going straight ahead. It doesn't matter what people think of you. It doesn't matter what people say about you. I feel there's somebody here that is stepping into some type of mystic healing role. There could be a mystic teacher here. I do feel it's time to call in those people that will contribute to your growth, that will contribute to your path. And look at that. There's a brand new cycle here. There is a new beginning. It's like, hey, you're fresh out of the old cycle. You're ready to walk into this new cycle like a newborn baby. So really allow the heart to guide you. Allow your higher self to guide you, because spirit is saying, hey, a decision needs to be made. There is going to be an event. There might even be a shakeup to shift the energy in order for you to be guided forward to this new beginning. So I would like to read out of the book. I would like to read into the creative endeavor and the intuition and manifestation deck, because I did talk about the manifestation vortex. So let's see if I can find that. Look at right out the gate, we got a creative endeavor. And so this really is a beautiful energy saying, hey, there's a new pursuit here. And maybe this is something personal, right? Maybe when you take back your power, it is personal, right? And so maybe it's time to take up painting. Maybe it's time to learn to play the piano or an instrument, because there's an instrument here. But ultimately, there's great potential right now. So maybe pick up a pen, write, journal. I do feel the energy is saying to set aside your doubts, share your talents with the world, and express your soul's desire, because this is how we create the reality that we wish to create. And so maybe there's a significant block when it comes to your creativity, and maybe that block is just your self-confidence. And so we all have a right to exist. We all have a right to own our self-expression. And so somebody here might be all jammed up, all dammed up, and you just don't know how to get the energy flowing again. And so if that's the case, it's time to release confusion. So if you're connected to people that are creating confusion, let them go, because you're here to do things how you are meant to do them. And so you got to get clear about something. Somebody here needs to get clear about something. It's time to go deep into some type of introspection to understand why you have this inability to communicate your life into existence. And so maybe you're just not feeling worthy. Maybe you don't feel powerful enough to speak your truth. But if that's the case, it's time to face this challenge. It's time to face this challenge head on, because something is being made manifest. And with the spirit and intuition card, the intuition and manifestation card, this is saying, hey, somebody here is surrounded by the light of spirit. And somebody here does need to find their center, because the future is available to you right now. You can see it, you can change it, but you also have to trust your intuition and take action to move down the road that is best suited for you. And so maybe somebody here is getting some type of flashes of insight. I think the card is basically telling you, you have the clarity to create the vision of what you want for your life. So raise your frequency, get rid of anything that will not allow you to make this a real manifestation. And if maybe you've been thinking about developing your gifts or turning that into a career, Maybe it's time to do that right now. I think Spirit is saying green light, go. Find your courage to put yourself out there, because I think somebody here has a lot of wisdom and knowledge to share, and it's time to share your truth with the world. So let's go a little bit further with the tarot, and let's see what else needs to come through for a message today. Victory. A win-win outcome. I do feel you are going to want to be careful of the red flags. We can't keep ignoring the red flags. I'm going to set that aside because it kind of fell right out. So be mindful. There could be an opportunity to maybe reconnect with somebody from the past. This could be a past life soulmate, somebody that you've not met this life, but you are going to have to overcome some negative emotions, because I do feel there could be a new opportunity for love here. The angels, I feel, are trying to bring two people together, but first you might have to go back and do some inner child healing in order for you to stop over romanticizing how something used to be. And I think that's the truth. And so there's going to be an opportunity to plant a seed for a new beginning, but there is going to be a need for patience. And I do think wise choices do lead to really successful endeavors. So whatever this new creative endeavor is, it will lead you to a lot of recognition and a lot of success. But you're going to have to be mindful of people that are trying to challenge you and create opposition, and to cut those people out of your life. So let's do 9 cards, guys, and let's see what needs to come through. I feel fire energy, which definitely links with the Sag energy, the moon and Sag. And so we get the Knight of Swords. We get the Devil card, or the Ego card. So we get air, we get Capricorn, and we get that 7 of Pentacles. We get earth energy. And so this is about investing in the future, planting a seed that will bring you a good investment in the future, and be patient. Allow it to grow. I also feel there's like a challenge here. Somebody could be all walled up, all blocked up. And so release any unnecessary worry, because somebody here I feel is stepping up to take accountability for their life. Yeah, they are. The Ace of Swords, after I say something, is that's the truth. And so there might be a new epiphany, a brilliant idea coming in, and you might need to refine this idea maybe after a lot of creative blocks. I feel the path is being opened up, and you hold the sword. You hold the sword of truth. It does require clear communication, concise communication. You're going to have to remain objective. Then we get the 6 of Cups out again, the dead central energy, and we get a King of Coins. And so there could be an opportunity for some type of partnership here. This King of Coins, he's compassionate, he's accomplished. This is somebody that likely is very grounded and could have a lot of financial security and prosperity. This is somebody here that will be a supportive parent, a supportive spouse. And then we get the Sun. And so there's going to be an epiphany. There's going to be a wake-up call. And I do feel this is going to be a very healing connection. And so be mindful of going within and gaining those insights, though, because I do feel there could be a block when it comes to this happily ever after, because of somebody from the past that you could not completely trust. And so, yeah, somebody here I feel can't really see the path forward. I think you're encouraged to be the path. We get the Star reversed. And so if you don't have faith in the future, what do you have, right? So we get Aquarian energy. And then we get more fire with the 5 of Wands in reversed. And then we get the Hanged Man in reverse. And so this is about getting yourself unstuck. Somebody here I feel has been really stuck, maybe with an addiction, or maybe just trying to break away from some unhealthy habits or patterns. I feel there's going to be an event or some unexpected communication. This is divinely guided by Spirit. And I do feel this is going to move somebody forward with great speed. But you're going to have to be very careful, because I think this is very unexpected. I think this is sudden. I think this is unexpected. I think this Knight of Swords energy is coming in, and you see it's riding a unicorn and as being guided by Spirit. And this is going to help somebody make a choice that will support their path to happiness. And so what do you want to do? What do you want to do when it comes to planning for the future? Because I feel you can't keep staying in this state of martyrdom, in this state of not moving forward. And so I think whatever this unexpected communication is, it's awakening somebody here to see things in a whole new light. So let's clarify the 6 of Cups. The central energy is revisiting old dreams, maybe looking back at some old plans and revising these plans. But I also feel there's some type of inner child coming out. And this could be the return of somebody from the past. And we need to remember we have many past life soulmates. This could be somebody you've met this lifetime from the past, or this could be somebody from a past life. But I do feel there's a very romantic energy coming through at the Six of Cups. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. We get the Wheel. So this is a faded, fresh new start. I think if you've been challenged, if you've been facing delays, there's going to be sudden, unexpected progress moving forward. This is positive change. And we get a Page of Wands. So this is an exciting new opportunity. This is going to invigorate somebody's creativity. This is allowing your creativity to soar. And then we get the Moon. And so we're coming up on a full moon in Aquarius. And so this is saying, hey, listen to your intuition. Pay attention to the signs from the universe. Overcome any fear when it comes to moving forward, because I do think this is positive change. It feels very positive. It feels very light. It feels like a message is coming that's going to fuel your creativity. And so let go of your fears. Let go of the unnecessary worry. Let's clarify this King of Cups. I just feel this is an amazing opportunity. And this person is saying, hey, I'm going to put in the work here. I'm really going to invest some time here. And I will do everything I can to pay attention to the detail. This might even be becoming some type of mentor. But let's clarify this King of Pentacles, because I feel there's a block because somebody I feel in the past trusted the wrong person. And there's fear about another loving relationship. And so I do feel this is coming in, and it's coming in fast. It's like a tower. This is going to require some big life changes to be made. And I do feel this is going to be a powerful and unexpected offer. And this is going to allow somebody to drop all their defenses around their heart and release an old belief, I think, about relationships. And that's kind of what I see here. And so I think this is somebody where you're not going to have to worry about standing up for yourself, because this person is going to treat you as an equal. And so it isn't about battling with somebody. It really is about realigning. And so there's a realignment here going on. And maybe somebody here's been just working too hard, and it's time to have a little bit of fun. I think there's a solid offer coming in, but first you got to get yourself unstuck out of a state of suppression, boredom. The Four of Cups upright is a little bit disappointing. Somebody here could be missing the whole point on the journey, but this is coming out. This is like a wake-up call, and this is going to really require you to go inward and to trust your intuition. And so somebody here has received wisdom from a past experience, I feel, maybe from a past heartbreak or a past betrayal. And maybe you had to pick up all of the broken pieces when it comes to being deceived in the past. But this is releasing all of the past drama, all of the past pain, getting the weight off your shoulder. And so what is it that you need to release? Because there's going to be an unexpected offer. And I do feel this is going to lead to a new beginning. And it very much could lead to some type of soulmate frequency match. The King and Queen of Pentacles, they're business owners. They're grounded, they're stable. And so I do feel there's going to be an offer. You're going to want to be very careful as to how you proceed. You're going to want to take a sensible approach, but there is a message coming. And I do believe there's a very single feminine receiving this message. And it's going to lead to a lot of beauty, a lot of love. I do feel it's going to lead to maybe an exciting new cycle. I think it's going to be challenging because it might bring up some old triggers. But somebody here I feel has done a lot of work on themselves. And this is a much deserved offer. So what do you got to do to unblock the path? Because somebody here I feel is been given the go ahead and the path is clear. So what do you need to do here? Let's ask, what do we need to do here to clear the path? You need to release. You need to release an old cycle, an old mindset. Maybe you need to release somebody from the past that was loyal or that was disloyal, somebody that maybe cheated on you. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that isn't loyal, that maybe has multiple options. And so this is about releasing somebody from the past that I think you thought was going to be, your family. And so this is about releasing somebody from the past in order to go towards a new family tradition is what I feel here. And so there is a new beginning in love. There's a new offer, and you're going to have to push your fears aside. You're going to have to understand that you are worthy of this. And so there's a feminine here, I think, about to come into a beautiful offer. I do feel there's also a feminine here that is really tapped into her heightened psychic, intuitive abilities. Don't be too afraid to take a leap of faith, because I do think this is a connection that could lead to a lot of abundance, maybe even a new creative project. But you're going to have to release somebody from the past that just wasn't emotionally available, or maybe they blocked communication, or they cut you out very harshly, very brashly, and you never had that closure. There's going to be a new message coming regarding a new relationship, and this is going to be a new emotional experience. So what is the closing message here today? I feel Taurus, Libra, Aries. I feel Aquarius energy, Leo energy, Pisces energy, Cancer energy, Earth energy. So what's the closing message here today? Empathy. You are called to be compassionate and understanding. Maybe it's time to just understand that sometimes people walk on different timelines and we have different paths to walk. And so there's going to be a moment of self-actualization in the coming days, because there's somebody here on the road to achieving their fullest potential. And so how can you take advantage of this clean slate energy? There is a clean slate here, but you're going to have to understand your core strengths to go towards this new opportunity, and to use your talents and to use your strengths to your advantage to create the reality that you want in your life. And so be present in the moment. I feel divine timing is saying there is going to be communication coming, and this person is going to play a vital role when it comes to your next relationship cycle. I think it's going to be a dynamic energy, and this is likely connected to your greater purpose, and you don't even realize it yet. And so divine timing is saying, hey, get ready for this shift, because this is coming in unexpectedly, because Spirit's saying, hey, we know you've done the work and you're ready for this next cycle. So divine timing is saying, just release the old, release the ineffective relationships, the old outdated beliefs. You've done enough self-development that it's time for you to recognize that it's time for you to be nurtured back. And so we never stop working on ourselves, but I think divine timing is saying, hey, you've done the work and you're ready. And that's what I have for a message today, guys. So if you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below. Also, if you would like to become a channel member, I'd love to have you join me over on the membership side. I go live every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. So go check it out, get access to the member perks. And I hope you have a great day, everybody. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you.